Hey guys, how are y'all doing tonight on this September 12th evening? Um, I hope you guys had a good weekend. And I wanted to talk one thing tonight. Maybe some of you guys have stayed at, I know some of you are new to RVing and camping, and some of you might be um, pros, done it for a long time. And I wanted to talk about campgrounds. Have you guys ever stayed at a campground, or do you mainly boondock? Uh, some of the campgrounds that I've been to, we've had some issues. One of them, I'll leave it nameless, but I wanted to show you guys. This was out our front door. I don't know if you can see it or not. And yes, that is water. That is actually water right up to our front door. Um, that is water. And this occurred actually twice at this campground. It happened twice, and one of the times we actually had to be rescued by, that was the river flowing in front of the bus. So campgrounds can have some definite experiences, that's for sure. We didn't suffer any damage from the flood. What had happened is there was a huge rain, and basically the water come up over the creek, and the creek flooded and then went into the campground. So boy, I tell you what, and then we got rescued on one of them, but luckily in the bays below nothing happened. Actually, I said bus earlier. We weren't in our bus. We were in a class A RV, a regular RV, a class A, and luckily it had jacks on it, electronic jacks. So when you push the button and it'll raise the front, and you push another button, it'll raise the back. And so I was able to hit the buttons and keep raising the rig up, luckily, to get rid, or to make sure that it didn't flood. So that was uh that was an exciting time we had at a campground. I was wondering if you guys had any campground stories. Campground stories are always fun. That was just one example of some of the things that we've encountered camping. So boondocking is obviously a very good option too. That way you can move if you need to. That when you're camping at a campground and you're like long term, you're not there for the weekend. you're at a campground, you're kind of set up. You're kind of uh, put down. Your roots are kind of put down, if you will. All your stuff, you got stuff out. You may have your awning out. You've got your sewer hose. You've got your electric hose or electric cord. You've got your water hose out. You're kind of set up. So it's hard to, when you wake up and realize you're underwater out there, to go and unhook all that stuff to leave. Especially considering you're standing in water and messing with a power box. So yeah, that was some interesting times, but luckily we did not have any damage to it because I was able to raise it up. Mr. Darren, he says, smash that like button, guys. Please smash that like button for us. Let's see, Stacy Lowry, how you doing? Hello, RV Steve. Hello to all. Beanie, look who's in the house. Beanie is in the house. Hi, Beanie. She's out there next door playing with the neighbor's kids. They're out there playing in the yard. Stacy says, hi, Miss Beanie. Hope you guys can hear me and see me okay. I don't know how the broadcast looks on your end. I've got a new camera and wanted to see if I could make the picture look a little better. So I got a new camera. Beanie, Darren says, Stacy. Mr. Eddie T, how you doing tonight, sir? Where's Mrs. Eddie? Or Mrs. Eddie? Where's Mrs. T at? Maybe she's down here a little bit. Where's Mrs. T at? Is that from the hurricane? No, actually, I probably should have prefaced that. No, that was actually um, February 23rd, 2019. There goes the kitty. Yeah, that was February 23rd, 2019. I don't guess you could see that. There we go. Finally. So yeah, that was a few years ago, a couple years ago that happened. Stacy's glad you had no damage from the flood. We camp at county and state parks and boondock, but never had issues. Knock on wood. Yes, I hope you don't. That was a particularly scary time because I just knew that we were going to lose everything. I figured I was like, well, there goes everything in the bays, and that's going to flood the bays, which everything's down. You got everything down there. You've got camping gear, you've got clothes, like winter clothes that you're not wearing. Well, of course, that was winter. That was February, so it was still cold, but you've got maybe summer clothes down there. But anyway, you got clothes down there. I have them in space bags, so they're like packed tight, but still. Eddie T, yeah, Darren, the video's lagging. I know I'm using my our wired internet, our Wi-Fi here at the park is down currently. So unfortunately, I'm having to use my visible hotspot, so it might be down a little bit. It might be a little lagging. Sorry if it is, guys. Hopefully, can you see? Is it okay now? Can you see me? Miss Debbie T's in the house. Hi, all. Oh, look who's in the house. Whoop, whoop. We are here. Red, White, and Bethune is in the house. Yeah, we was talking about, okay, since you just got here, Red, White, and Bethune, we was talking about campgrounds and how some of the campgrounds, how stuff happens in campgrounds. And so not very good things. Very good things can happen at a campground, but also some very not good things. And this was a photo of one of those not very good things. Yeah, that was campground. That was not the recent flood, guys. That is not the recent flood that just happened. That was another time. This was in February of 2019. Yeah, that was looking out the door. When you look out the door, that's water. I wished it would focus a little bit here. But yeah, that was water. Not really. As you see there, February 23rd, 2019. Yeah, that was scary. And you can see how high the water is here too. See, that's water under the steps. So I'm standing on a towel there. So yeah, that can basically talking about the differences between boondocking, staying in a campground, and when you're at a campground, sometimes you're not at a very good, situation sometimes. But we couldn't leave at that point. I can't even. You can't see the road. You can't see the little path to get out to the gravel to get out to the road to get out. It's too late at that point, so you just have to be very careful when you're staying, because we woke up to that. It's not like we didn't prepare. When we woke up, I was like, why do I hear water running? And I looked out the window, and it was nothing but a lake out there. We were sitting in a lake, and there's nothing you could do. So, but luckily we didn't lose anything. Seeing me good. That's awesome. Miss Carol, Mr. Frank Butcher's in the house. Hello, all. Hi, how y'all doing? Where's the flood at? This was in 2019, and this was at a campground in Sevierville. Uh, I didn't say the name of the campground, but this was it was at Birds Creek Campground in Sevierville. So um, I don't know if they fixed the problem or not, but that was kind of between Sevierville and Gatlinburg. It's Jen. Hey, Jen, how are you? Hello, Mr. Sterling. How are you tonight? Carolyn Frank says, hello, Red, White, and Bethune. Darren, hey, Carolyn Frank, weren't you at POA? LOL. Hey, Beanie. Hey, Sterling. Carol and Frank. Hey, Jen, Kyle sure does know how to shake his booty. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, I've seen some of those videos there of Kyle. When is RV Steve? He's getting better at it. When is RV Steve getting his tattoo? Well, whenever y'all get home, I guess. Whenever Red, White, and Bethune pulls in, I want to go with somebody and get one. I don't even know where to go, but yeah, we'll do that. Hey, Carol and Frank, Red, White, and Bethune. We've only got 6 watchers tonight. It's a slow night for some reason. I wonder why we've only got 6. Last week we had close to 20. I wonder if it's the scenery here. I don't know. Maybe. Miss Debbie T. Carol is baking cupcakes. Really? Why you gotta mention cupcakes? That makes me hungry. I want some. I want some cupcakes. Hey, Red, White, and Bethune. You need another one? Well, when you get here, let's go and get one. I would love to go and get one. I want to get on one of my arms. I'm not sure which one yet, either my right or left. Uh, don't know which one. I want to get one of those bands that go across. I want to try to get one of those and see how it is. I'll probably chicken out though. Hello, Jan. Miss Debbie T. Late dinners. Yes, it is. POA is on the road, I think, Darren says. Okay, I've caught up to comments. I have caught up to comments. Um, but yeah, have any of you guys that are? I know Carol and Frank. They're getting their bus ready now to go. Just be careful where you go. Be aware of your surroundings when you go camping, and know that if there's a stream nearby, it can rise. The water can rise, as they say, and it could definitely flood the area. Depend if you're not familiar with it, because I was not familiar with that area and didn't know how much water could actually come out of that. The creek isn't that big. I mean, the creek is pretty much the same size as where we are now, but it it flooded and made a big mess. It was very shocking when I woke up, because I just woke up to that. People probably say, "Why didn't you prepare? Why didn't you, you know, get ready for it?" Well, when we woke up and looked out the window, that was it. It was there. Let's see here. Not letting you chicken. Okay, that sounds good. I think I'm pretty sure I could do it. I could do it as long as it doesn't hurt. Does it hurt? Because I don't want to sit there for 30, 45 minutes in pain. I hope it doesn't hurt. Jen, we are concerned about how wonderful your addiction looks. Yes, it does look nice. I love the flower on her arm. It's a like a corsage. No, what is that called? A bouquet of corsage. Anyway, it's a flower that kindly goes up and kind of meets her existing one. The new addition to my arm took 7 hours in one sitting with a 10-minute break. Oh my gosh. You didn't get sick? I would have probably got sick sitting there feeling that for that long. I have never got a tattoo. I have never got a tattoo before. So I don't know how it feels. I may have to get a little test, like a test poke, and say bzz, and see how it feels before I commit to an hour or two of something. Oh my gosh. I don't know. We'll have to see. I think it hurts worse on the underside of the bicep. Yeah, under there. Yeah, I would imagine it does. Mm. But we'll see. I think I do want one. I really do. And I want to not chicken out and I just want to do it and be done with it and get it over with. Jen says it wasn't bad at all. I barely felt it. Yeah, I want one really bad. I've seen Jen's tattoo. Yeah, she has it on her social media platforms on, Insta. She's got it on probably on TikTok. I'm not sure, but I know she's got it on Facebook. We drove through 2 feet of water yesterday, Carol and Frank. Oh, is it that bad in Florida? Really? Well, that was probably about the same as what the motorhome was in that I had. It was about 2 foot. I kept raising the jacks up to lift the motorhome up, but it got just below the storage. Where you open the storage bays, right at the base of it. The water was literally like that far from the bottom of the motorhome. So if it would have went any further, it would have flooded. You know, flooded all that under there. That's where my next one is going to be. Oh gosh. In Paul's Drive. Okay. Is that Paul Delgado, perhaps? I'm joking. Carol fell asleep during her tattoo. What? So it isn't, you don't feel it that bad. If you barely feel it and she falls asleep, it must not be much then. It must not be much. Miss Debbie T, your new tat looks great, Jen. Seen it on YouTube this morning or yesterday. Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't mention YouTube, but yeah, on the socials. Definitely. So, Carol and Frank, how's things doing on the bus? Are you guys booking along? Are you changing course of direction, or are you guys still working on it? Miss Debbie T, thank you. Eddie T says they could put numbing cream on it. Oh, they can. I did not know you put numbing cream on your skin. That's a good idea. Okay. Well, if that's the case, then maybe I'll do it. I don't know. We'll see. Some people find it relaxing. I think of a tattoo of like skeeter bites. Well, that ain't bad. Carol must have taken a strong painkiller before she went. Maybe I need to get a Vicodin or something before I go in there. We're getting the pump rebuilt. Okay, good. So you are keeping the bus. That's good. I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad to hear that. Let's see. Oh, yes, there's a new numbing cream out specifically for tattoos. I need to buy some for my bicep. Mr. Eddie T, my daughter got one in 2 hours or so before the tattoo, they had her go and do that. She got a chest tattoo. Oh, she put the numbing. You put the numbing cream on before you go and have a chance to kick in. That makes sense. That makes good sense. So what else you guys got going on? Sorry, I kind of already went through my little rant, my not a rant, but I went through my story about campgrounds, and now I don't really have much else to talk about. Red White Bethune says the chest seems pain. Yes, the chest does seem painful. She does have a high pain tolerance. Proof she is staying married to me. Oh, Mr. Frank. I hope y'all are doing well otherwise. I know that pump getting rebuilt was something on there. I know. Hey Sterling, if you're still with us, how are you doing? Debbie T laughing. Hey, come here. We got Linky. Say hey Linky. Say hey to the camera. Say hey to the camera. Yeah, so this is Lincoln, guys. He's a big boy. You just wanted to say hi. There you go. Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead, buddy. Darren says, I haven't camped in years. Is RV Steve excited to see back? Yes, I can't wait. Now I got kitty hair everywhere. Got a kitty tail. I cannot wait. You guys need to just go ahead and just finish up and come on now. That will actually be better. Let me see if I can focus this better. There we go. Yeah, that would be better. Y'all just come on back now. There's Lincoln, Miss Debbie T. Yep, there's Lincoln Kitty. Mr. Sterling says, doing okay, just bored most days. Yeah. Where's other kitty? Other kitty is eating. We got Mr. Smokey, and I don't know where Princess. Oh, Princess is in there laying on the dash. Lincoln and other kitty. Smokey, come here. Carolyn Frank. Carol says she wants to torture you and chocolate coconut cream cheese cupcakes. We'll make some for you. Oh man. Well, bring them on up. Come on, let's have a party here at the campground. Y'all come on up. Come on up from Florida. Kitties galore. Let's see here. 21. We got about 7 minutes before we get off here, guys. Red, White, and Bethune, we're excited to see you guys back soon. I know. I am so excited to see Red, White, and Bethune back. It seems like a year. It really does seem like a year or so since they've been here. I can't wait to see the nephews and niece. Can't wait to see the brother and sister-in-law. It's going to be good. I can't wait to see everybody back, get back to the normal, I guess you could say, the normal way of life. Got a question here, Red, White, and Bethune. What has been the best thing about RV life for me? Best thing probably has been just freedom. Let's say you do get tired of your campground or you want to move. Freedom, you just turn the key and go somewhere else. I owned a house in Florida for 10 years, and there's not much uh, picking up move. Let's say you have bad neighbors move in, or you're ready to move on. It's not quite that easy, and you got to put it up for sale and all that other. So, yeah, the best has probably just been the freedom and the just to know that at any second you could turn your key and you could be somewhere else. Or if you wanted to go for a weekend trip, even that you're a campground, that would be an amazing thing. You can just pick up and go, and then come back if you wanted. Theodore is going to piss everyone when he sees Uncle TT. Yes. So Theodore has this thing where every time he sees me, he wants to come around and like jump and all, and then he starts peeing everywhere. So I have to make sure we're outside and I'm like 3 or 4 feet away, because every time he just starts peeing everywhere. So I'm not sure why he does that, but he does. You guys should do a bus caravan of Red, White, and Bethune, RB Steve. The Wandering Wheatons and others line up to Canada. Yes, we should. Let's go. Well, when is it open? I guess it is open. That would be amazing. Carol and Frank Butcher, where does Uncle TT come from? I am from the same place Kyle and Jen from the Tampa Bay area, from Plant City specifically. Theodore. Ms. Debbie T says crazy Theodore. Darren W, I'm down for that. That does sound fun. Well, have Carol and Frank get their bus done and let's go. Let's hit the road. Hit the road, Jack. Oh, excuse me. eBay just sent something, it sounds like. How'd I get the name TT? Oh, I see. My bad. Um, all my cousins and my brother and everybody growing up, they couldn't say Steven very well, so everybody just it was I believe my cousin Ryan. He's in Russia at the moment. He lives there with his wife and kid. They moved from Florida to Russia, and they teach English and all that. But um, anyway, I just got off. I just did a squirrel. Squirrel. But basically, my cousin called me TT, and then from then on, every other, I guess the parents introduced, oh, here we go with cats running. Everybody introduced the other grandkids and brothers and everybody that I'm TT. So that's just what stuck. So now I'm TT. Last I heard that the border was up. Oh, we got another cat running. Lincoln, what are you doing, buddy? What are you doing? Yeah, thanks, Jen, for translating Frank typing. Squirrel. That's exactly right. Squirrel. That's what I do. Your postings are a bit blurry. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's very clear on my end, of course, but it's because of the Wi-Fi I'm using isn't the park Wi-Fi. It's my like mobile hotspot. So yeah, that's what I got you, Carol and Frank. She says a flying putty. It is. He is literally jumping and just flying through here like crazy. Sissy, come here, Sissy. Come here, Sissy. All right, we got another kitty. Yeah, come here. She comes when I call her. There's Sissy. Say hey to. She's part Siamese, as if you please, or if you don't please. Yeah, she's part Siamese. So she's a pretty girl. She's got these beautiful blue gray eyes. Yeah, you's a good girl. Go ahead and go play. You can see her color. Isn't this just fascinating? I'm showing you my kitties. Hey Kevin K, how you doing? What bus engine should I try for an Eagle? For an Eagle, I would go for a most likely it's going to be it's going to be a Detroit. I'd go for an 8V92 turbo. That's what I would do. If you find one with a 6V92 turbo, you could do that, but I would definitely do an automatic with an 8V92. Okay, let's not get on the keyboard. Come here. There you go. But yeah, I'd go for an 8V92. That's what I had in my Prevost, and I'll tell you what, mountains, mountain passes, it doesn't matter. You just press the gas and go, and it doesn't ask for anything. It just goes. Looks good here, Miss Carolyn Frank says. Oh boy. Well, looks like we're about time to head on over to Red, White, and Bethune. Debbie T says it looks clear here. Sissy, yeah, this is Sissy. Let's see, just refreshed and cleared up. Awesome, Darren. Good. As soon as the bus runs built or not, we're coming there. All right. Well, I can't wait to see you guys. I'm ready. Kitty says hi to us. Yep, they're saying hi. That's for sure. Running all over. There goes another one. So, guys, it is 7:27. It's time to get live over at Red, White, and Bethune. I'll see you guys over there. Thank you guys for showing up. We'll see you over at Red, White, and Bethune. I'm heading there now myself. Talk to y'all later. Bye.